It's Week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Bears and the Texans under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texans, and NRG Stadium. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, Week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, Week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game, week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in Week 2.
The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Here's 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's to the former Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 2nd and 7.
All right.
They'll go right back to Mixon.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's going to be caught, and he's going to have a Texans first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They look to run with Mixon. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number 1, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his 2nd, 3rd check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down. On the option, it's Swift, and he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Second down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice 1st down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend, he can run, he can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. And he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be.
And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. Third and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to have a Texans 1st down and more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2. Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And 3rd down coming up.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. To throw, it's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long. Now Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On play action, Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen, a couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Dak Prescott, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. And finally, on Monday Night Football, it's the Falcons and Eagles from Philly at 8:15 Eastern Time. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the 2nd half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it 1st in this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks, and everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Hunter wasn't going to be denied on that one, Mike. And here's a guy that even though he's found a new home here in Houston, and what can we say about this defense that D'Amico Ryans continues to put together, but he continues to produce at the same level we've come to expect from him. 16.5 sacks a year ago, and he adds another one right here.
Texans offense, and their running back set to go once more. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10.
On the tweak, right?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On fourth down, Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. On the ground, it's Mixon. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's a give running left with Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run here with Mixon. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, Stroud. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll run here. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. They need one right now. Third and long. He'll swing this out to Swift. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. Oh, yeah. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Mixon. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Mixon. Powering forward. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans move out to a 24-10 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll drop to throw. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. Here is 1st and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Williams to the air once more. To the sideline. He's got more. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2. Williams. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Texans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.